ooh, it's cold and it might snow here. There might be some ice or something. I don't like that because we can't handle that down here. It's probably not going to happen. Probably not going to happen. But yeah, I'll keep an eye on the weather. Hi, everybody. It's Monday. We're back again. I'm a little tired. Had a good long weekend at the indoor water park up in Round Rock with the four boys. They were great. Nobody got hurt. Everybody had a good time. Stayed up too late. And boy, those places are expensive. Oof. Yeah, let's talk about that as we shave. What are we going to shave with today? Well, we just came off of that review of the Rockwell stainless, the new T2 stainless, $250. I finally got the price. And I put it, yes, that's that's an expensive razor. This is an expensive razor, but I guarantee you it'll last you a long time. I know, I read all the comments. And, a lot of them are like, whoa, that's a little, out of my price range or this or that. And I totally get all that, because I don't come from money. I don't have a lot of money. And so I feel very fortunate that I get to experience these sorts of things. But I grew up more like going to Kmart and Target rather than Macy's or Nordstrom, so I'm that kind of a guy. In the UK it would be, I'm more of a Tesco guy than a Marks and Sparks, Marks and Spencer. So I get it. And I understand. I'm still, when I see prices like that, I'm like, ooh, that's a little out of my price range. But you know what? Not everybody's like me. Not everybody, there are a lot of people that have discretionary income they are ready to use and play with, and more power to you. And if you are interested in that sort of a razor, it gets released tomorrow, Tuesday. We're going to shave with the twig today. This is the twig. You get the leaf, you get the twig, and then you got the thorn, right? Gosh dang, boy. This is terrible. I'm a shaving channel guy. Anyway, it's a single edge. I've done it before. I'm just going to shave with what I know today. The old thorn razor from Leaf Shave. This is one of the best razors I've ever used. And that's what I'm doing today. I'm using one of the best razors I've ever used. Getting back to basics. I can't remember how much this thing costs. I'm going to make sure the blade's in there properly. Yes, there it is. My eyesight's failing, folks. Things up close are a little bit, I'm going to have readers soon. I've never had to have corrective lenses in my life, but things up this close are starting to get a little blurry. It's the eye. I blame the iPhone. All right. I took a shower. I did my hair. Time to shave. I'm going to grab, what am I going to grab? I'm going to grab this one today. Just doing it on the fly today. Gonna get the Taylor of Old Bond Street Peppermint just because, and the aftershave will be Terror. Taylor and Terror. The two T's. And yeah, it's cold outside. It was very warm yesterday. It was like 74, and now it's like 34. This is how it goes. It's not just Texas. It's just probably everywhere weather is like that. But we love to say, oh, if you don't like the weather in Texas, wait 5 minutes and it'll change, But I think that sort of thing is said for every portion of our beautiful planet. All right. This stuff lathers like crazy. It explodes instantly, so be careful when you use Taylor of Old Bond Street. A little goes a long way. It's time to shave with this stuff. I love the smell of pepper. Look at this. I mean, there's just slinging soap everywhere. So yes, I hope you enjoyed the stainless T2 Rockwell. It may not be the razor for you, price-wise or design-wise or anything else, but it's nice to have those things out there if you can afford them, and if you want to save up, that kind of stuff. It's just, everybody's different. We all have different priorities. We all have different financial situations, and I just feel very lucky. I would never have purchased a $250 razor myself, but I'm just not that type of guy, That's just me. All right, let's start shaving. I didn't shave yesterday because we woke up and we went right back to the water park, 10 a.m. The first day on Saturday, we were there. This is the Kalahari Resort up in Round Rock, Texas, and they have, I think, 4 of them. So it's like a giant casino without the casino. So they got restaurants and a giant arcade and this indoor water park. The kids were in the indoor water park till 9 p.m. They closed the place down. And then we went back to the room and watched TV, and they ate snacks. And we all stayed up till midnight, which is far too late, I know. But they were all right the next day. They went right back in 10 a.m. And it was a good time. It's a really cool place. I like walking around. I like people watching. I like shopping in the little stores. But I didn't do one ride. I didn't put on my bathing suit this time. Normally I do. If it's summertime and we're going to the water park, we're going to, but I'm right in there. But I'm just not in the mood to swim in January. You know what I mean? So I just hung out and they didn't need me anyway. There were 4 boys and they were just off. And I was lucky if I ever saw them in this giant place. So it was a good time. And they were all such fine boys. Not a problem amongst them. So that was great. It's always fortunate when you're the only parent taking care of, if it had been a different combination of kids, I probably would have been like, I don't know. But I knew this one was going to be okay. Because 3 of them are on the same baseball team together, and the other ones are our neighbor just a couple doors down. So good folks. Oh, the ducks. We got the ducks, by the way, last week. We've got them in a little bin downstairs full of wood shavings and a heat lamp. We got 2 of them, and they're magpie ducks. So they're black and white. Well, they're kind of yellow and black right now, but they'll be black and white when they grow up. And they're growing, boy. They are growing. Charlotte and Wilbur. Oh, so cute. They are the cutest little things, man. My youngest son's been teaching them how to swim in the bathtub, and they took to it like ducks to water. Has anybody ever said that? I think I just coined that phrase. Wow. I can't believe no one's ever said that before. All right, there's the first pass. I'll tell you what, man. This is one of the most efficient razors I've ever used. The Thorn, or the Twig, if you want a slightly milder, from Leaf Shaving, man. Good stuff. And that's what I mean. I think these are like $59. So you got the spectrum. $250 over here for that, or like the Emperor, or those kind of things. You got the $59 ones over here, and they all shave in different ways. Beautiful. Find the one that works best for you and stick with it. Then you know you got it, You've got that one. And then if you want to kind of, play around with others, you can always fall back on the one. And this is definitely, for me, one of the ones. I have about 3 ones. I told you I'm no good with math. Oh, boy. I think there's a couple of shout outs I need to go get my iPad for because I put it off. So I think I'm going to go do that right now. I'm going to go get the iPad because I don't want to forget. And I think there's definitely 2. I just can't stop shaving. I can't stop. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, back. iPad is here. So now I can remember who the heck I'm supposed to shout out. Yes, I do have 2 shout outs. One is from a viewer of the channel who goes by the Main T Dude. But now he's starting a new channel, I believe, called Clem Does Stuff. So there you go. Hey, whatever Clem's going to do, the Main T Dude, shout out to you. And good luck with your channel if you continue. I think you said you're kind of thinking about doing a shaving channel along with your other one, I believe. Tell me if I'm wrong. Put it in the comments down below. But Clem Does Stuff. He's going to do some stuff. I'm going to go do some stuff. I'm fixing to do some stuff. That's all you need to say. We know what that means. All right. Man, I tell you what, this is one of the most efficient, easiest, best razors that I own. And if you've never tried a single edge before and you're used to cartridge razors, you'll be so familiar with the way it shaves but I think you'll find that this single blade will shave a lot better than any of those multi-blade ones. Now I did use this is the wrapper. They send you some half blades already broken in half, but like I said in many, many videos before, this just uses the regular old safety razor blades snapped in 2. Keep them in the package, snap it in half, put it right in. Then you got 2. 2 for the price of 1. All right. Oh man. There's a little bit right here that I'm going to take care of, but up here, man, whew, so good. Second shout out, Emmanuel Tamayo turns 44 on February 1st. Coming up. Emmanuel, happy birthday, happy early birthday to you. And 44 Magnum. Does anybody remember those Dirty Harry movies back in the 70s and 80s? They were so popular. It's 44 Magnum will blow your head clean off. Clint Eastwood. Oh my gosh. All right. Man. Taylor of Old Bond Street, man. That peppermint shaving cream is like the perfect blend of peppermint. Perfect. Perfect. Oh my gosh. All right. Third pass. I don't know what's going on with the hair. I was trying to do something slightly different with it, but I think I just need to get a haircut. We had to trim our son's hair down in November, like super short, and it still hasn't quite grown back yet. I think their hair grows a lot slower than mine because I did almost the same thing. And I got to get another haircut. I mean, we did get theirs trimmed on the sides because I'd done it in the backyard. I know, bad idea. But we had a lice scare at school. So I was like, all right, boys, we're taking it down. Because all their friends had it. Oh boy, if you've got kids, you know what I'm talking about. You get that notice home from school. One of your child's classmates has lice. Like, dang it. We've had it a couple of times. I don't think I've ever had it. I may have had it once, but I've got no proof of that. I think I have an unblemished lice record. But yeah, it's no joke. It's no fun. That's for sure. And that's enough about that. Talk about that kind of gross stuff. Oh, man. So yes, we, here in Austin, we do have for the next, 2 days, have winter storm warnings with ice accumulation possibly up to half an inch, which I hope is going to happen in the hill country, which is the outskirts area around Austin. We call it the hill country, and not within the city limits, I hope, because man, it snows one thing, like if it's flurries, but ice with accumulation just cripples us. Now, it would only last for the better part of 2 days, and then we'll get above, freezing. But man, those 2 days, no fun. But it was so warm yesterday. It was like I said, it was 70 something. So the roadways should be okay for a while. Wish us luck, won't you? And when it gets really, really hot up north, wherever you are this summer, I'll wish you luck for the air conditioning. Because either one can be brutal and dangerous. Kind of like some of my razors, but not this one. I think I got a nick. Did I get a nick? I got a nick. Oh, man, I was getting overconfident, wasn't I? Yeah. I started to fly around my face with this dang thing. And got a little nick. See? Every razor can nick you. Every razor. Oh, it's so smooth. So round. So firm. So fully packed. See, I missed my earlobe. Don't miss your earlobe, folks. When you're wiping your face off, get your ears behind them, inside, outside. Get those nostrils. You don't want to walk around with crusty shaving cream. Gross. Gross. I know some of you like to keep your gum behind your ear for later, but don't do that anymore. It's not the 1920s. Just go buy some new gum, why don't you? All right, put that back up there. And then let's get the Terror Aftershave Balm. And I want to tell you a little, I used this aftershave balm yesterday. I actually forgot I did do a quick once over with the electric razor yesterday. And I used this Terror, which is very mentholated, but it's mentholated with something that's slightly different. And I can't remember what it is, but this is very goopy. It's like yogurt. And I always say this is the stuff that if you touch your face like 4 hours from now and then rub your eyes, it's still going to get you. And if you put this on like I'm doing right now, and then you happen to perhaps touch other portions of your body that you don't normally feel a menthol tingle in, like say you go to the restroom or something, or you get my drift. You get my drift. Yeah, this stuff is potent. Wash your hands after you use it. That's all I have to say about that. I'm washing my hands, as you can hear. Ooh, it's like eating jalapenos. The next day you're like, oh boy, that was a mistake. Nah, eating jalapenos is never a mistake. There was a sweet shop at this Kalahari resort, and they had chocolate-covered bacon. That's pretty common in the U.S. these days, just a big strip of streaky bacon is what you would call it in the UK. Streaky bacon covered in chocolate, but they also had an entire fresh jalapeno that had been dipped in chocolate. I didn't buy it. I'd try it. I would try it. It'd probably be really, really hot. But anyway, that's what we had. That was fun. And I hope you had some fun watching this. I hope you learned a little bit. If not, well, I don't know. There's lots of other places to learn stuff besides from this old dumb guy. I hope y'all have a great week. Tomorrow, check out the Rockwell T2 if you want to buy it. Comes out Tuesday. Tuesday is your good news day. I'm going to put that right back there. I think I'm going to hang on to that razor for a while. Maybe I will give it to my sons. I got those two now, the T2s. We'll see. We'll see. Well, I'll leave it up to them. I'll have kind of like when you pick your own lightsaber. You get to. Well, I guess you got to make. Never mind. Terrible analogy. All right, everyone. Have a great week. I'm gonna go jump in a lake. See ya.